morning, my dear children. Myself, Miss Ashna teacher, and I will be conducting your reading class for the day. Today we are going to take a very interesting story. Of course, you know this story consists a lot of good vocabulary words, and also we are going to learn about some type of animals which we have never heard or seen before. Um, this story basically deals with children who are going to who are going for a picnic, and how most of the times we often judge people that he cannot be my friend or she cannot be my friend, or he is odd, she is very good, she is very bad. So this story teaches us that we must not judge anyone, and we must also be nice and kind with everyone, because we never know who is going to help us in the end. Of course, this story also teaches us the moral of being brave, and it also teaches us some good words of vocabulary. So let us begin. The title says Sunny Meadows, Woodland School, a school trip. Now, I will be reading the chapter, the entire story, and in between I will be also explaining you. I will be explaining you some words, and the words which you find difficult must be, found out by you. You have to write those words if you want, just if you want, just in case if you think you want to frame some sentences, or if you want to learn good enriching vocabulary words. It is just for your interest. So the sun shone brightly over the meadow as class 1 of Sunny Meadows Woodland School set off for their first trip to the Shadow Woods. Now in the first paragraph, these animals are attending some school, and these animals are of class 1, and meadow means where there's a long lot of grass. Basically it is for the cows, so they can eat it, and the school's name is Sunny Meadows Woodland School. They are going to the trip in Shadow Woods. Now woods means forest. Everyone was excited to be going on the adventure that they had been talking about for weeks. Their teacher, Miss Squirrel, had promised a trip to remember, and the whole class now skipped excitedly through the meadow. Well, nearly all of the class. Why nearly all of the class? Because there was one who was not that interested. Alone. At the back of the group waddled Hank. Waddled means taking small steps. Hank was a hedgehog. Like I told, we will be learning some animals which we have not heard before. So hedgehog, who found it difficult to make friends. He always felt like the outsider. The others in the class, especially Matilda Mouse, kept away from Hank because they thought him odd. Just because a child or your friend is not speaking does not mean that that person is odd, or that person cannot fit in our group. This is a very bad thinking of Matilda Mouse. Now let us see how she realizes, or whether she realizes it at all. Yes, Hank was not really looking forward for the day because he was afraid. The journey to the Shadow Woods was longer than expected. Now most of the times we have to go for picnic, and suppose there is a problem at the bus. I think you people remember we went to the camp and we had stayed at a stop. I think those who were in my bus. Last year some of the students of your class were. So you must have waited, if you remember. So this happened just before going to the picnic. Now what is happening in here, that whenever they are going, they were ready for the picnic. You all know how excited you are. How excited you are. So when you are excited, what happens is something like bus breaks down. So the Mr. Mole, again mole is an animal, Mr. Mole was taking care of the repairs. So the teacher was very happy, and she took an advantage of it by explaining the students of the types of flowers or the varieties of flowers they are going to watch over there. So this just made Miss Squirrel happier though, as she could talk to the children about all the wonderful flowers that filled the sunny meadow. There was color everywhere. Now here the spelling of color, it is difference. In United States people use COLOR and the rest of the English countries use COLOUR. Now why do they use that? Because in United States they have taken this word from Latin. Latin actually has COLOR. That is the reason. It looked as if a rainbow had crashed into the field. Nevertheless, both the spellings are as correct. That means accurate. The rainbow had crashed into the field as if there was variety of colors. All the colors were spread and the meadow looked really beautiful. However, at the edge of the meadow, not everyone was looking at the flowers. So, who was that one who was not looking at the flowers? Let us find out. Soon, though, the shadow birds were upon them, and suddenly, now that looked small from far away, suddenly grew very large before them. Now, this thing even you have observed. If you are going somewhere in a car or in a bus or in a rickshaw, if the distance seems smaller, when you go closer, it appears bigger. So, this is the same concept. Each member of the class gave a slow gulp. Slow gulp means taking a gulp, like this. Matilda Mouse, Rachel Rabbit, Wendy Weasel and Ralph Raccoon. Mouse, rabbit, weasel, raccoon. 4 types of animals. And the hedgehog. Mr. Mole, the train driver, and Miss Squirrel, the teacher. So these were the animals involved in the story. The biggest gulp came from Hank. Now who was Hank? Hank was a hedgehog. He was nervous enough before they got to the woods and didn't have a friend to hold on to. Now if you are going to school and your partner or your friend is absent, so you would feel like, now whom should I talk to? Now I am getting very bored. I used to feel when my classmates were absent when I was in school, especially when I was in 8th and 9th standard. However, Hank had the similar feeling because he had no friend to hold on to if ever he got afraid. With whom would he share that he is getting afraid? He is frightened. He was nervous enough before they got to the woods and didn't have a friend to hold on to. Matilda pretended to be brave, however, and ran on ahead, compelling her friends to join her. Now here see what happens. This is just like, I'll give you one small example of Sunyo. How he proves that yes, I am very brave, but soon, we understand that he is as afraid as Nobita. Miss Squirrel was not happy about that, and so she shouted for Matilda to come back. Then off she chased after her. Soon the whole class followed, and before they knew it, they were right in the middle of the woods. Now instead of bright sunshine, only shadows scattered before them. Now, just because of Matilda's foolish bravery, she went inside and the teacher followed her to come back. And all the students followed the teacher, and what happened? They all got stuck. They all got stuck in the middle of the forest. Now, there was no sunshine. There was only shadow. The class stopped, their little mouths open in awe and wonder. Miss Squirrel was still chasing Matilda and did not notice that she had left the little ones behind. Matilda was running inside, the teacher was following, and the young children, the remaining animals, were behind. Rachel Rabbit, Wendy Weasel and Ralph Raccoon all held paws, means they all held their paws, or means they started, standing together as they looked around them. 3 very small friends, and Hank. The only noise now in the woods was silence. Now Hank was alone. There was nobody who was holding Hank. Suddenly everyone got a fright as behind them Matilda Mouse jumped from behind a berry bush and shouted "Boo!" as loudly as she could. After they all had stopped shaking, her friends laughed. All except Hank. "Silly Hank," said Matilda. "You are just no fun." First of all, she made everyone afraid with her bad habit, and then she started making fun of Hank. Now we should remember that we must never be or behave like Matilda Mouse. This is a very bad habit. Those three friends were together, so when they were together, they got normal, that okay, it is just a joke, it is just a prank, but not dear Hank the hedgehog. However, before Hank could reply, now Hank was in a small state of shock. Another noise came, and another noise made everyone turn around. When everyone turned around, this time though, there was no boo of surprise and no laughter afterwards, because there before the class was a very large and very hungry snake. His magical eyes were twinkling with delight as his tongue spiked forward. Mmm, lunchtime, said the snake. It was at this point that the class realized that Miss Squirrel had not returned from chasing Matilda. The class was alone. Squeaks of fright squeezed out of the little animals' mouths. Matilda and her friends all hugged each other, fearing that this was the end. They all got into a mishap and they thought that now this is the end. Suddenly, though, Hank was scared no more. He found a way to save the class. He knew just what he had to do. Quick, everyone! Down this hole! He shouted as he pointed to one hole under a hanging chestnut tree. The animals stared at him and then only jumped down the hole. Hank followed only to be stopped by Matilda, who looked very angry. Very angry, a good word for that is furious. Hank, we are trapped now, you foolish hog. But before she could add to her insult, Hank jumped up and flipped himself into a ball. Hank got himself covered. Next, he rolled towards the mouth of the hole and blocked it with the pointy, sharp spikes. There would be no lunch for the snake today. This hole was covered by Hank. So what happened? The animals were secured and saved by Hank. Later, back at school, Miss Squirrel was telling the head teacher, Mr. Owl, about what had happened and how the snake had fled Hank's pointy spikes. Now what happened? The snake fled, or snake, went out of the other way because it got afraid of the hedgehog's pointy spikes. After the snake had slithered away, the class had quickly returned to school, and each one had thanked their new friend Hank. Matilda gave him a big hug and apologized for what she had called him before. Again, the spelling of apologized. Hank was not odd. He was a hero and her new best friend. Hank, who was still unused to lots of attention, turned pink. Turned pink means he started feeling shy and popped into a ball as all his friends cheered him. Means he was a little embarrassed, he felt shy on how to handle so much of happiness, because as we know, Hank was a lonely animal. So what happens in the end when Hank saves everyone from the snake? The teacher appreciates and teacher narrates the tale to the principal, Mr. Owl, and in the end everything happens smoothly and Matilda Mouse apologizes and everyone becomes friends. So the moral of the story is, we must never judge anyone, we must never insult anyone, we must take care of our friends, and we must always appreciate those who all are helping us. I hope this story is clear. There were a lot of animals, and yes, these are the animals you should be using now in your vocabulary. You must be aware that there are also this type of animals. Are you understanding? I hope you enjoyed the story. Take care, stay safe, wash your hands, okay? Do not forget to wash your hands, okay? Take care. Goodbye.